Good evening. Welcome back to the podcast. It's our first real edition of the UBC podcast. Today we have special guests from Black Kingz and Wicked Rydaz. Also, we have my assistant here, Solo. At this time, we'll introduce each one of the guest panels and speakers, and we'll touch on some basic topics. Solo.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Solo, President of Nola Rydaz, Jacksonville, Florida. Right now, we're sitting down with these men right here, and we're going to get educated on, the biker culture and the bike life of these guys right here. So if you guys don't mind, introduce yourself and let us know, more about you.
My name is Sput. I'm Black Kingz, Jacksonville, Florida. I'm actually one of the first 6 founders. Been around here for 17 years and actually got a chance to see pretty much every bit of the set.
I'm Trouble, Wicked Rydaz, Jacksonville, Florida. We've been in Jacksonville here almost 8 years now. I've been on the bike set over 10 years. I've been Outcast support for over 10 years. I just love to ride.
Okay, I just have a few questions for you guys. Really basic questions that other people need to know. Bikers is just starting out in some season. What actually got you to come into the motorcycle community? What first inspired you to come into the bike world?
When I first joined the set, I got pulled in by Boo Man.
Yeah.
You know Boo Man. Me and Boo Man, we go way back. We served together and everything. He always came around riding, and I was able to purchase my own bike. And started riding with him, and he actually introduced me to the set. I'll never forget my first event was down at the Landing.
Yeah.
Way back 17 years ago. We was in a club. I don't really want to say the name of the old club right now, but I actually joined the club that he was in, and from there he introduced me to everybody. Still a lot of those guys are still around today. A lot of them not. You see a lot of, it's like a high turnover rate at certain times. Yeah. But, yeah, I started there. We all started on sport bikes, and it was all about speed. Now it's about comfort.
How is Boo Man? I hadn't heard from him. He doing all right?
Boo Man is doing great. Boo Man just retired.
Oh, that's good.
From his, how can I say, prior obligations.
Yes.
He's retired. He's doing real good.
That's good, man.
I actually talk to him. I still talk to him about once a month. But I know he's doing his thing,
Yeah, I'd love to see Boo Man.
What actually got me started was I was actually into motorcycles, sports bikes, of course. All of us really probably came from sports bikes. Mm-hmm. I was with a bunch of independent riders. We used to ride a lot of times, do events and stuff like that. What really got me was I was really tired of the norm and I was ready to expand. I like the structure, and I like to be around a group of people that enjoy doing the same thing I like to do. I'm a biker. I'm a biker enthusiast. Everything to me is I can't hang these rags up at the end of the day. It's a lifestyle for me.
That's good. That's a good segue, because what does this lifestyle mean to you? What does it mean to you, like being a biker, being an MC? What does it mean to you? Like what drives you to want to do this? Get on your bike and ride in dangerous conditions, and when you can get in your car, you can get in your vehicle and ride. What makes you want to be, let me use the right word, crazy enough to want to ride on 2 wheels in all types of weather and stuff? What about the lifestyle that motivates you?
So I look at the lifestyle, I look at life period like this. Like, everybody on this earth has a drug of choice. Everybody on this earth has a drug of choice. Whether it be soda, whether it be cartoons on Sundays, whether it be cereal, whether it be sneakers, women with purses, etc., etc. Everybody on earth has a drug of choice.
Right.
This is just my drug of choice.
Yeah, with me, I was always taught a long time ago, the memories are made on the road.
Right.
You can ride in a car and be sheltered from the elements, but when you're in there basically embracing the suck with your brothers, and just a 2-hour trip turns into 6 hours, that's what a memory is made. That's exactly what a memory is made.
Breakdowns and all.
Breakdowns and all. Even though you might be in a pack and have to dodge somebody exhausted, just randomly fall off.
Like I tell
that's
them,
what a memory
bad
is
memories,
made.
good memories, it's a memory that you'll never forget.
You never
You
forget
know?
them.
And I want to piggyback off when you were talking about riding with the independent riders back in the days. We was doing it together.
Yes.
We stayed on the
Definitely.
road. You know what I mean? We was riding
Yes.
the heck out of them sports bikes. You know, and to see our growth from being an independent rider to now on the set and giving back to the set and loving the set, you know, that's powerful to me.
Yes.
To be able to see a man like yourself and myself in the position we are in today.
Yes.
And, you know, hopefully that what we're doing has been a beacon of light to a lot of riders out there.
Moment when you realize that, hey, man, this brotherhood is something else, man. The loyalty is unmatchable. It has to be some incident or maybe something that made you realize how loyal a group of guys you're really running with and how loyal they have to be in order for you to run with them as hard as you have, as long as you have 17, 12 years or longer. It has to be something that keeps you with, for the most part, the same core guys. So what is it?
With loyalty, I'm not going to lie, it's got to come with adversity. You can have loyalty during good times, but when you have your bad times, that's when you find your loyal members. That's when you start basically skimming the fat off the top. You go through bad times with your brothers, they're going to be there. They're there by your side. Those are your core members. And from that core members right there, that's where you can build your own brotherhood off of. If you're all just having good times and everything, yeah, everybody's happy during good times. But when everything turns to crap and everybody that stays there, that stays solid, basically everybody 10 toes down. That's where your brotherhood is made. It's like everybody have a good time when it's just a party. But when you get tested, that's where you find out where your brotherhood lies. That's where your loyalty lies. Those are the guys that you want to put all your faith in. They're the ones you want to sit down, have a talk with, and see what can we do to make this better. You want to, if everything is all good, that guy can't tell me nothing. If a guy been there during all the crap or whatever, no matter what it is, any kind of adversity, those are the guys you want to listen to because they stick around. They're the ones that's going to be there. They actually believe in your club. They believe in your brotherhood. Those are the ones you keep in your circle.
Well, with me, honestly, for one, I know every last one of you brothers before the gray hair, all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? And with me, it's consistency. With me, with that loyalty, it's like, okay, yeah, we're bikers, true enough, but we all have a life outside of this bike world. When I talk to my bro, in the middle of the day, that has nothing to do with bike life. You get what I'm saying? Or we going to sit down and eat, or like he said, when my bro got a flat tire and everybody else got to keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like, who finna stay with the bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, who's gonna stay with the bro? And really, at the end of the day, that's what's on his mind. So with me, it's like, it's the loyalty for me. It's the being able to call somebody and they be able to do something for me. You get what I'm saying? They might be able to not give you the $1 million that you need, but they got 200,000 for you. You know what I'm saying? Type deal. I might not have all what you need, but we could patch up and make it work. Type deal. You know what I'm saying? I done been broke down plenty of times, and the bro like, we broke down together.
We broke down.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's where the memories being made.
That's where the memories being made, and the times where the funny times where stuff happen on the road where it's just hilarious and you can't tell the story. You just had to be there. You know what I'm saying? You can tell the story 1,000 times and you laughing while you telling the story, but You just had to be there to feel it.
The people start laughing when you be like, hey, remember that time was on 95? You
Right.
always start laughing because you was there and you knew
Right.
it. Everybody else still waiting for the dang old story to come.
Right, they waiting for the punchline, but you had to be there,
Yeah.
bro. You know what I mean? It's just something different. I've been in car clubs, you know what I'm saying, all that kind of stuff, bro. But as far as biker brotherhood, that's something totally different, bro. It's sacred, bro. Like like having a child type deal. It's sacred. It's something different.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And the memories that you make and create in this organization, good or bad, will stick with you for the rest of your life.
Yeah, memories last forever.
Yeah.
I got a two-part question. So, being that we are some bikers that we're very we are in tune in our bikers. We are into this culture. We eat, sleep, and breathe this bike life. Like I tell a lot of people, for a lot of people, being a biker is a hobby, right? But for a lot of us, this is a lifestyle. Like a person like me, I know, speaking of myself, I eat, sleep, and breathe this bike life, okay? So how do you guys separate the bike life and your personal life, meaning your kids, your wife, your girlfriends, or whatever? Because when we dealing with this lifestyle, sometimes we neglect our family. Our kids don't see us a lot. Our old ladies don't see us a lot. We don't get to see our mamas all the time, you know, because we always in this lifestyle. So how do you guys balance that out? And how do you guys also handle disagreements in your club when, say, two brothers get into it? How do you guys, as presidents, maintain that to make sure your club is still going smooth with no discrepancy to crumble the club?
With the balance question, that's exactly what it is a balance. As you can get engulfed in MC life, but you also got to make time for your family, because your family's not going to be around. The club is always going to be around because you got brothers that's still pushing it and making it happen. Personally, if I know I'm going out on a run or something where I'm going to be going overnight, I make sure prior I spend that time with my family. That's one thing I do. Sometime, you know, if you're having certain events or whatever going on, you try to integrate your family into it, especially to meet your bros and everything. Because if you call somebody your bro, you should be able to trust. Your bro should be able to be trusted around your old lady or your wife or your kids. So you want to integrate them to a certain extent. Like having a family is like having family events. We've had barbecues with just bros. We've just invited family members, their spouses, the kids or whatever. We've had barbecues just to let them know what you're doing when you're not around. But you do have to keep a balance. It's real easy to get engulfed, especially being in a president position where it's going to take up a lot of your time. As if you can't give that time as a president, you're pretty much a crap president. You got to give it your time. But you also got to make up for it. If I'm going to be gone 2 weekends back to back, make sure you take your old lady out. Let her know you still care, and you're not going to catch as much crap when you know you got to run out again. But the second part, when you got disagreements inside your club, with that part, sometimes you got to look at it as you got two men that got a passion for what they believe in. They might have two different beliefs on the way something goes. If a vote doesn't go their way, yeah, it's going to be a disagreement. It might be an argument or whatever. That's just showing the man that man actually cares about the direction the club goes in. With that, sometimes you just got to let it go. You got to let them do what they got to do, come to a conclusion. But, you know, oh, boy, I can't really say all of it like that. But,
Right.
You got to let them, if a vote goes away, somebody doesn't disagree, you got to, you know, sit back. And one thing in the military, you do what they call after actions review. You do something, you pick up the three rights and the three wrongs, like what went right, what went wrong. You sit down and change it and make it work. It might be the guy that disagreed with it. You know, he might have been right, but sometimes you never know.
Well, basically with us, Our club stands on faith, family, ride, and everything else. So that family and club life is it's not a separation. Like he said, we have barbecues, like 2 Sundays out the month. We sit down with just family and us. We'll get the bounce houses for the kids or cook hot dogs and hamburgers and whatever. It's just us. We ain't talking about no club life. We ain't doing none of that. Family is integrating with each other.
Right.
They learning each other. The kids are integrating with each other. They waiting on the next Sunday for us to do that. So as far as the family life, et cetera, our families know what going on. You know what I mean? They finna get on the road, or they got trips coming up, et cetera, because we're all integrated. When we get on the road, our families are together when we're on the road until we come home. You know what I mean? This happened several times before. Now, as far as disagreements in the club, I found being in this MC life, it's just a brotherhood, and we all are here for the same reason and the passion that we love. A level-headed grown man, anything can be resolved with a sit-down.
Yes, that's true. When you got two level-head individuals that are mature and understand the lifestyle, most of the stuff can be talked out. And I've been in some real hairy situations that conversation saved the day.
Yes.
Conversation saved lives. And you know, and I think these type forums are needed for our community, and that's the bike community. And we have to play a role in this bike community as MCs and as leaders, as presidents. A lot of your guys and members look up to you. Rather you know it or not, as men, they're not going to just come out and say, but they really look up to you. All three of y'all guys, really, all three of y'all are presidents and founders of your club. And since I know you and you both are, I'm not sure if you're a founder or not.
Not of this club, but
okay.
the prior club I was in.
Correct.
The
So,
sport club.
yeah, right. So a lot of people look up to you guys for guidance, instructions, some of it in their personal life. You are a model that people in your club look up to outside of rags, and especially in rags. Hey, what we gonna do next?
Right.
And when you got that deer in the headlight look, that's not good.
Right.
So you got to have an answer for everything. So family, it all run together. It is your family. Your family has to be my family.
Right.
And what we do in this community so often, we use that word brother and sister too loosely.
Right.
Because if I call you my brother, it's certain things I'm not going to allow to happen to you. It's certain things I'm not going to even allow you to do. Me and you will get into a fight, both of us, before I allow you to do something that's going to be detrimental to yourself. So that's what we first got to look into and start taking the responsibility as leaders in this organization to be leaders in and out of rags. It is so important that we do that. And for the most part, man, you three gentlemen, I've seen you guys come up through the ranks. You the longest. It's been a while. I remember we first met on Lime Street. That's been a long time ago, man. And all of us have been through it. We don't agree on everything, but I'm not going to let nothing happen to neither one of y'all. And I feel the same way. When I walk out here, man, we could be in a whole knockout, drag out. But once I walk out that door, I know who got my back. I ain't got to look behind me. We just had a whole falling out in here. Man, fuck you. Right. Guess what? When I get out that door,
nobody better not touch you.
No, same thing here. So, man, I appreciate the work that you guys are doing. It's exemplary, man. I mean, I just got a couple more things, and we're going to wrap it up. We'll open it up for anybody here that has any questions, because our next episode will be strictly on education. So our next guest, which I'll let you guys have officially been adopted as my panel. Okay. So it's going to be up to you guys to come up and pull the community as to what they want to be educated on. And we've been doing this for a while, man. I've been doing it for a while. This will be my first time in this type setting. I'm usually solo.
Right.
But, you know, you can't do it yourself. I can't
We
do
got
it
you.
myself. So with that being said, we need you to pool the community and find out what it is that we need. And we'll set up a curriculum. We got the books. I got books back there. I think every club needs to have one of these books that's the Bible of the MC world. Patch setup, organization. We just met with a young man tonight that has no idea on setting up his club. He got like 25 members. Yeah, 25 members. And they don't know the basic. So just a matter, we met one, we ran across that one. How many more out there just wanting to do what you guys are doing? So we got
Protocol to this.
yes, it is.
It's definitely protocol.
So one of the last things before we open it up for questions or anything from the people here is, what do you want to pass down to your club and your members? What is it that you want to pass down to keep going? What is it that you want to leave for this community to feed on going forward? What would your legacy be to the MC world?
I'm gonna let you start, Spud.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah, that is a tough one. Legacy I want to leave behind is basically don't forget the old school protocols and the old school traditions. As that's pretty much what the whole MC community is built on. I know it varies depending on the area you're in. It's going to vary, but you never forget what everything is built of. I'm pretty big on like history personally. Even when you learn about something as simple as like the 13 original race clubs from 1932, something like that. You know, that's you don't forget that. Just one thing is don't forget your history, and oh man, yeah, that is a tough question.
It's almost
Yeah.
like leaving a will. What do you want to leave to your club and also the bike community? What is that? If something happens or you just decide, hey, I'm going to sit back, what legacy do you want to leave behind?
I,
For them to keep going on?
I'm gonna jump in that right there. Maybe you can get a understanding, an idea. If a legacy that I would like to leave, and I would leave for my club, is enjoy yourself, stay true to what you believe in, ride your motorcycle, and always remember that, you know, learn how to balance family and this bike life. All right, because if you lose yourself, you're gonna have so much trouble at home. Your kids gonna neglect you. Your wife gonna start, you know, nagging. She may leave you. You know what I mean? So as you stated, you know, if you're gonna be doing runs out of town, spend time with the family before you do the runs. So I leave that for my guys to know that, hey, look, learn to balance this lifestyle, ride your motorcycle, enjoy it, you know, and make sure you pre-trip your motorcycle before you get on it, because there's somebody back home waiting on you to get back home. Those are the things that I would leave, you know.
Yeah, with that, I want to say I leave balance. Because when it come down to it, long story short, the club is always going to be there because you got bros that's keeping it standing. Your family's not. I'm real big on making sure somebody get their flowers while they're still there to see them. Something going on with your family, take a leave. Make sure you straight. Because if you got problems at the household, you're going to be, excuse my language, you're going to end up turning into a shit member. Take a step back, get your stuff together. Your club is going to be there, and if you got a real brotherhood, is going to stand behind you to make sure you're good. And if you need any assistance, they will step up and make sure you're good. And when everything is good, you come on back, and you're going to come back like nothing ever changed. Yep. That's one thing, because you just can't let your whole livelihood just collapse. Because, like I said, the MC is going to be there.
With me, if I was to leave something behind, it would be move around, meaning travel. It's people way outside of your county that you need to meet that will leave a mark in your life. Second of all, I would say pay attention to your surroundings, and it'll tell you everything that you need to know. Close your mouth more, open your ears more, and look around. It'll tell you who and what you need to talk to and what you need to talk about. I've met some extraordinary people on this motorcycle journey. In my city, outside the city, states, all of that. I've met some extraordinary people. Move around, meet some, ride your motorcycle, not just from one side to the city to the other. Ride your motorcycle, shake some hands. You'll develop some brotherhood that you'll never, ever, ever lose. It's a lot of people in between that you'll meet, and they'll feather away. But it's a lot of people that are planted with what they do, and they love what they do just like you do. Shake that brother's hand and get his phone number. He got some knowledge that you need to know.
I'd agree with all of that. If I had to answer that question myself, it's real simple. You guys. That's it for me. My work shines from the guys that have came up under me in no disrespectful manner. But if I left here tomorrow, I feel confident enough that the guys behind me that have looked up to me in a sense of respect, that I lived up to that they would be able to carry it on.
Definitely.
And keep going forward. So if I could do that, then my job is good.
In my eyes, your job is definitely done, homie.
Oh, thank you. I ain't ready to go yet, but
I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You have definitely made a mark in my journey, and let me say that for sure.
Man, I appreciate that, man. You guys, I appreciate you for sitting down with us today. I'd like to thank First and Gold Sports Bar for allowing us to have this podcast and the UBC Bike Night, which we'll do every second Wednesday. We'll have different guests, different panels. We'll discuss any educational needs you have in mind. Just get at us. Solo can give you the information on that. And at this point, we'd open up the floor to anybody that has any questions or concerns about anything in the bike world. So Solo can give you guys the information how to get in contact with us, to send in your requests for questions or anything you'd like to see done in the future. Any club, no matter where you're from, there's no boundaries to educating us in the bike world and making our world a better world. So Solo, if you would, give them the information they need to get in contact with us and give us suggestions or their ideas on some things they may want to see on the show.
So first of all, y'all go follow us on YouTube. That's at UBC Educational Podcast on YouTube. Y'all can give us a call at 904-800-6509. Any kind of questions you have, just give us a call. Write us a comment on the YouTube page. But subscribe, follow us on YouTube, and we're going to keep bringing y'all this content. And we're going to keep bringing y'all educational content. And hopefully, if you're in our city, you can come to First and Goal on that second Wednesday at 7 p.m. and sit down on the sofa and, get educated, ask us questions and stuff like that. So, we located right here in Jacksonville, Florida. So, like I say, thank y'all for coming on the show, man. I really appreciate y'all.
Thank y'all for having me.
It was an honor to have y'all sitting down here with us, man. Hopefully, we're going to be able to have y'all back and ask y'all tons of more questions, man. But I understand that time is valuable, and y'all gave us y'all time, so thank y'all.
I appreciate it. It's a pleasure.
And again, I'd like to thank the Black Kingz, my first Black Nation club. Hey, they've been with me from the beginning. They're the first Black Nation club we had, and they're still here going strong. I definitely like to thank Wicked Rydaz and No-Low Riders. You guys are doing an outstanding job in this community, and part of the legacy that I like to leave behind, you guys are living it now, in the present. So again, I thank you for everything. Keep up the good work. If you see me going astray, man, talk to me. Hey, I'm an old man, but hey, I still get out every now and then. So anything that I could do for you guys, just let me know. And y'all ain't got to tell me, because I know it's the same way. it's reciprocated. So with that being said, man, we like to thank everybody. If we have anybody that like to ask any questions, just send it in. We'll gladly entertain and answer anything that we can. Again, thank First and Gold Sports Bar for allowing us to have it. Again, we'll see you guys next month, second Wednesday. Thank you.
I appreciate it, sir.